Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and an unboxing of a 1901 Dion Bouton. It's a mini craft kit. It's 1/16 scale, and I'm pretty sure this came out in the 80s. This box did, and it was repopped again after that, but I'm really not sure when. But let me throw my camera up in the mount, and we'll open this box up and see what's in it. Okay, it's a good sized box. This is a 1/16 scale kit. And on the side of the kit, it says 71 precision molded components, many brass metallized parts, steerable wheels, molded in color. So let's open it up and see what's inside. And this is the first time this has been torn apart. It's all in bags. So wow, there's a lot of parts in here. I'm gonna pull them all out of the box, along with, if I can, the directions. Make sure there's nothing laying in a box. I like doing this just so I can have a place to put everything. Pretty straightforward here. Kind of like an AMC set of directions. Fan fold has everything that's on it, and then goes into the quick, again, my laundry's done, a quick build of it. So there's only 11 steps in here, but when we go to build it, we'll see how those 11 steps pan out. Let's start with what's on top here with the chrome. These are delicate, very delicate spokes. Backside, got the little flats on them. The front side looks fantastic. Very fantastic. We got a little bit of flash inside the spokes, but that's nothing that we can't just knock out and clean up real quick. See there? With our sharp razor knife. And that's to be expected. I mean, look at how tight that is. And that's probably more the chrome than it is flash. So, but nice looking spokes. Very nice. You hit those with panel liner, man, and that is gonna pop. So I'm putting these right back in the bag so they don't get scratched up. And back in the box it goes. We'll grab the next bag. This was sent to me by Ellis, and he wants to see me build them. So we're not gonna keep them in the box. We're gonna build them. And I'm good with that, because you know what? I'm not a collector of boxes or everything like that, and there's a bunch of people that are, and that's fine, but I like to see the kits built, just to show the craftsmanship of the moldsman. Make sure there's nothing left in the bags. That'd really stink to have a 1980s kit and you lose a part because it fell off the sprue in the bag. So we got plastic tires, which is to be expected, but I mean, other than a couple of ejection pin marks on them, not bad. And I'm sure those things just sandwiched together around them. Looks like some axles. One's kind of partially broken here, or not broken, but released from the sprue. We have hub, radiator, a tank, spindles, suspension, and our chassis. Those are awful big tires for that chassis. But that's cool. This is very, very cool. There's some fine mold in here. Look at how nice that is. I know it's hard to see the black over the black mat, but man, that looks really nice. So there is that one. Let's grab another one. This one's molded in brown, and it's fine detail through that bag, I can see. Open this up. Let's see where we're at. Our fenders. Anything in the bag? Nothing in the bag. All right, look at those fenders. And that's the way they sit, is this way. This is the top because of those big tires. This is nice, very nice. Everything is crisp. Look at our leaf springs. Very well detailed on them. I mean, this is nicely detailed. It looks like shackles, but I'm not even sure. Like I said, this one I'm gonna have to get into. When it gets to these old kits, I am clueless. I do know what a spring looks like, but other than that, some of these parts are just beyond what I even have an idea for. Some kind of locking part here I was looking at. I'm not sure what it's for, but it sparked my interest. It's got a clip on both sides, like it almost has to bend in place and lock in. But there's nice. I like this color brown. I mean, geez, oh Pete, I think if you just wanted to go ahead and put it together without painting it, you could get away with it. At least the fenders. All right. Next we have pieces in a bag. It's rattling, so there's some loose ones. So we're gonna just take it and dump it out that way. Give the bag a flick, nothing left in it. In the trash the bag goes, and look at the detail on this seat. Wow. Look at that's 2-piece. That just literally in the bag rustled together to where it fit. That tight. Nice. But there's our seat base. There is something else. Looks like our fuel tank or a back or something. And a square piece. This is, like I said, I don't know what these parts are, but we'll find out when we build it. That looks like a buckboard where you would put your feet. So this is going to be hilarious. We'll watch this video while I'm building this, and we'll see how many of these parts I get wrong. But that's definitely your seat frame. Now let's look at this seat. This is some nice molded leather. I'll see if I can get some pictures of this car, you know, before I start it, to see what color all this would have been. But man, I'm telling you, just by itself, without doing anything, that looks like black leather. So if I hit that with a couple of coats of quick shine and then gave it a light wash, that'd be done. So there we go with these black pieces. And I want to make sure everything, I wonder if that's a pad to go on that. Yep, look at it. It's even got the 2 alignment parts for it. Right there. That gives it a little bit of depth. Huh. Okay. Next, we have our body frame. One piece. Again, this is all molded in color. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nice raised detail on this. Very nice detail on this. Gonna have to get this all the way up, and I'll move it slow once I can figure out how to get it to focus. There we go. Look at, that's very cool. Very cool. If you were just starting out and didn't want to paint anything, this would be a put together kit. You know, and obviously the more you do, the more you paint on it, the better it's going to look. But you could get away with it. Hardly any flash. Little, look, that's the separation piece. But other than that, this is crisp and it's got some weight to it. But very cool. Very cool. I am so interested in these old cars, but sadly I don't know a dang thing about them. And now we're getting into our gold-plated chrome, which would resemble or represent brass, I'm sure. I'm going to keep this bag because I want to put it right back in there. But man, Some delicate little stuff in here. I'm gonna have to get a like a gold chrome pen for when I clean all these up. I'm gonna reach over here real quick and grab the box again because I'm curious. These are headlights, and it looks like they come in and they mount this way, where that would be the mount. And I'm wondering if I could tuck a couple of real thin wires in there and get some LEDs in these. Wouldn't that be something, huh? To light that up. Maybe put a like one of those flicker controls from a tea light on that and have them to where they look like flames, because I'm sure that those were gas lamps back then. Boy, oh boy. Again, I'm clueless to what any of this is, except for these would be handrails. But I am in awe of how nicely molded they are. So there we go. I do know what that's the start crank. Headlights, and the rest of them would be guessing. But there we go. The 1901 Dion Bouton, brought to you by Ellis. I'll put this thing together and we'll see how it comes out. But just by looking at the kit, it looks like it was built very well. I don't foresee a whole lot of problems with it, and we'll go from there. But again, I am Mark. This is Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. I want to thank everybody for checking out my videos, and y'all have a great day.